Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to Pancake and Pug, or welcome if you're new here. Today we are going to bake and chat about Christmas because it's Christmas time. Yay! So I was watching North and South, which if you haven't seen their channel, I highly recommend watching them. But they made some snickerdoodles a couple days ago, and ever since I saw that video, I've been wanting snickerdoodles. So we're gonna make some snickerdoodles and chat today. Fun fact, I've never made snickerdoodles before, so this is going to be a lot of fun. But while we're making these snickerdoodles, I have some questions about Christmas that I'm going to hopefully answer while we're baking. Ray was supposed to be the question asker, but unfortunately, he's not. It's what, 4:30 now, and I'm finally getting around to recording this video because today Ray was at the hospital. He's fine. He was just doing some testing today, and so he was under anesthesia, and I've been dealing with that today, but we're home now. He's upstairs asleep, so now is the perfect time to bake. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and you can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like it so far. But anyway, I will link this recipe down below for you if you're interested in making it. But before we get started, let's go with question number one. So the first question is, what do you enjoy most about Christmas? When it comes to Christmas, I enjoy the traditions of Christmas, like putting up the tree, hanging up the stockings, the outdoor lights. Anything traditional, I'm all about it. And of course, spending time with family and eating good food. So I am okay, but let's get into mixing. So no large mixing bowl, we're gonna cream butter and sugar. All right, got those mixed. The next question, what is the most annoying thing about this time of year? For me, the most annoying thing about this time of year is spending money. Like, we spend way too much money on gifts. And when I say we, I mean like everyone in general, unless you're like the master of budgeting, just spends too much. So I think it's so annoying that spending too much. And then like, I hate going shopping because I feel like everyone's just in a hurry. Everyone's frustrated. Can't always find what you want. Everything, all the stores and stuff are packed. Like, it's just annoying to me. How do we decorate our Christmas tree? That's a good question. So on our tree, you will see a lot of unique ornaments. We don't have any two ornaments that are the same. I think we may have a couple of like gold balls on the tree, and that's it, that are alike. But I love collecting ornaments from anywhere that we go, and there's a memory or a story attached to it. And so that's what I like to do, is decorate it with ornaments that we get from all around the world, or any trip we go on. Right now we have a star on the top of our tree, a lighted star, and we also have gold tinsel. Now the gold tinsel around the tree is, that's just something I grew up with. My mom always put gold tinsel around the tree. I don't think she does it now, but I just think it looks so pretty with the yellow Christmas lights. So when do we put up the Christmas tree? I like to put it up right after Thanksgiving. If not the weekend, like the Friday after Thanksgiving, then I like to put it up that week. So this year we were gonna do a live tree, and then we decided not to, so we'll just do it next year. With the baby, it'll be more special that way, I feel like. And then, so we just have an artificial tree that we put up this year. Fun fact about our artificial tree is the first year we moved here to Colorado, we found it on the curb for free, and all the lights worked. So that was a good find. And then next question, is there a wreath hanging on your door? Yes, there's a wreath hanging on our door. I think I may have posted a picture of the wreath on Instagram. Maybe I didn't. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, please go follow me. But my mom actually handmade our wreath, and she brought it to us when she came to visit a couple weeks ago. So that was really special. I'm gonna add in these next ingredients and then we'll answer our next question. Now that I've concentrated on putting the next ingredients in, let's answer another question. What kind of presents do you usually get at Christmas? Well, to be honest, I usually get what I ask for. With Ray and I, we usually will surprise each other like with a couple of like stocking stuffers. But this year, we usually ask each other. We have an Amazon wish list with what we want on it. So I usually ask for things that I'm not gonna go out and buy myself, and practical presents. So this year I really needed, I don't really need them, I want them. I want a new pair of Birkenstock sandals. So that was like the big ticket item on my wish list this year. I don't know, but but like I said, it's usually practical. And then I asked my parents this year for, we needed some new dishes. So we've already been using them, just got them at Target. Oh, what do I want for Christmas this year? Well, I wanted my Birkenstock sandals. I would love a Starbucks gift card. What else would I want this year? Stuff for the baby that we just can't, that's because baby stuff gets pricey. So stuff we can't quite afford on our own. Things for the baby. What else do I want? I would love some maybe like a Torrid gift card or some clothes, because as you can tell, I wear like the same 5 things. This is a good question. What is a Christmas memory you will never forget? Story time. Okay. So in the 3rd grade, so it's Christmas morning, we open our presents. I remember I got a Minnie Mouse watch, by the way, where it's like her hands are the hands of the clock, which I thought was so cool. But anyway, later in the afternoon, we went to my friend Kyle's house. So he lived across the street growing up, and he had this really massive play fort in his backyard. And for some reason, we decided to play freeze tag on the fort. Like, I was very lucky. I grew up on the street with lots of kids. We were all at his house playing. Like, I don't know why we weren't playing with our Christmas toys. And I got frozen on a ladder, and so I was like, like on the ladder. I fell backwards. My feet were straight up in the air. I thought I had broken my back because I had landed on my back. And so I remember I just laid there with my feet up in the air. So mind you, this is Christmas Day. So one of my friends, their dad was a firefighter. So he came over and he with a piece of plywood or a 2x4 or something, he rigged up this sling or this cast thing for me to put my arm on and wrapped it in newspaper and bungee cord or something like that. They had first called an ambulance, but the ambulance wasn't gonna get there in time. So my parents ended up taking me to the emergency room. I remember going over railroad tracks and stuff, and it was so painful. So basically my arm, I broke both bones in my arm, and it looked like this. That was my arm. Broke my arm that day. We spent hours upon hours in the emergency room. They put my fingers in the little, looks like a finger trap thing, and stretched my arm out. It hurt so bad. But the cool part about breaking my arm was I got a glow-in-the-dark cast. When do you open your Christmas gifts? So we open our Christmas gifts on Christmas morning. Growing up though, somehow we convinced my parents to let us open presents or open one gift on Christmas Eve. And this is when I was in a really big Winnie the Pooh phase. I really liked Winnie the Pooh. I choose to open up the biggest present, okay? So we're all excited, we're under the tree. Preston, my brother, opens his first, and it's I don't know, an N64 game or something, something he wanted. And then it's my turn, and I say, you know what, I'm gonna open my biggest gift that's under the tree, because I know it's gonna be something completely awesome. So, ripping that paper up, it's in a box, open up the box, I'm getting real excited because it's a big present. And there it is in the box. Winnie the Pooh bed sheets. What is your favorite Christmas movie? I have several favorite Christmas movies, of course. I think my ultimate favorite though is Home Alone 2, Last Day to Work. That is my ultimate favorite Christmas movie, I think. And one year, like growing up, every Christmas we went to Virginia because that's where my grandparents live, and a lot of my family is on the East Coast in that area, and we would go through the Chicago airport. And one year, Preston and I, my brother, so we decided to recreate the scene in Home Alone where they're running through the airport and Kevin's family goes one way and he goes the other way following the guy that is not his dad. And we found that spot in the airport. We were in that terminal. We recorded that video. I wish I could find that video clip. Our final question, what is your favorite Christmas memory from your childhood? Is when we would go to Virginia. My grandfather, who's passed away now, today's actually his birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, Grandpa. He would dress up as Santa Claus. Every single year he was Santa, for as long as I can remember. It was just really cool. Like I never knew for the longest time that it was him. I remember one Christmas, I had to have been like 4 or 5. We were at my grandparents' house in Virginia, and some of my uncles still lived at the house. My dad's the oldest of 6, so some of them were still young enough to be living at the house. And one of my uncles is really into model trains and had a huge train set in my grandparents' garage. The window to my grandparents' garage the garage door had windows. And every year the little lie for us to be like, if we asked where Grandpa was, oh, he had to go help Mrs. Smith, whoever was next door, change a light bulb or something. Like he had to go over and help her. And I remember we were out in the garage one evening while we were there playing with the trains, and there's this little knock at the garage window, and it was Santa. All right, here's the final product. I don't know what happened to this one. Back here, like I said, I've never made snickerdoodles before, but they look pretty good. I'm gonna plate some up and have a taste. Time for the official taste test. Let's see. That's pretty darn good. I might just be a baker. Thank you so much for joining me today with this baking adventure. You guys are the ones who chose for me to do this today. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go follow me. Here's my name up here, because I asked you guys what you wanted to see today, and this is what you wanted to see, so I hope you enjoyed it. But thanks again for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up if you liked what you saw, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.